EU, Paradise Palms. How do you enjoy the new Season 5 map?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Ian, Paradise Palms is one of my favorite spots to land.
Really? Dude,
Yeah.
everyone that I've asked this question
so
to,
great.
I ask the same thing. How do you feel about Paradise Palms? And people are like, I don't know. I don't like
it's
going
underrated,
there.
and I'm fine with that because that allows that allows me to take advantage, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I like about Paradise Palms? Different to Tilted, right? Let's just speaking about it. Looks like these guys are going straight for Tilted. Tilted is a hot zone. Your center, there's big places. You know players are going to go there.
Right.
Paradise, not a hot zone. You have rifts to rotate out to get to center, and you have the same amount of loot you can score in Tilted. People like going here because the amount of chests you can score yourself.
Right.
So you can minimize your threat levels by being at the edge of the map and still come out on top because the rifts allow you to get to anywhere. That's why these Paradise teams are consistent at making it to endgame.
Yeah, absolutely.
Racetrack teams. You see all these guys come in. That's why Razor does well.
Look at that. First thing,
Launch pad.
Launch pad.
That is absolutely huge. That is a game changer for any situation. You can use it defensively, offensively. It's a very nice, versatile trap to have in your arsenal early on.
So here's the thing, no weapons, just the launch pad.
Yeah, notice, no one landed here. He's not even going for weapons right now. He's like, we're good. Let's get all the mats. You know what I mean?
Pallets.
He's got that comfortability. But that's the intimidation factor of Tilted Towers.
Right.
You know what you're going to get if you're going there. They were there for action. Early knock, the dual pistol.
Wow, dude, I love seeing the dual pistol plays, man.
You know, low-key, I think dual pistols are so meta right now because of the DPS to break walls with the changes to the SMG.
Yeah.
Dual pistols have a place in this game.
So interesting landing. Junction, Kevster, and Young land here, but there was also that other duo. We saw him down a player.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm not a fan of the Junction spawn. It's great for, let's say, guns, right? You can get what you want here, but materials you're going to be lacking if you don't push Haunted. And do you have time to push Haunted when you got a fight like this going on? You got to end it quick. There it is. They get themselves 2 eliminations.
I mean, that's 2 points on the board, right?
See, look, he battled with no materials. That's what I don't like about Junction.
Right.
It's the material count.
Look at this, hopping over to Ukes, and look, his teammate is already down in Greasy Grove. So the thing is, you know, anytime you see triple threat with the wings, you know that's Ukes. Ukes is consistent. That's what he runs. And, I mean, Ukes is a really great player, so for sure his teammate is down, but that doesn't mean that this duo is out of the game. Right?
Oh, it's not. I mean, we saw what happened last time. The player, Snork Ops, high ground, picks 2 off of the Storm push, right? He's got zone. He can take his time with this battle here. Notice he's just going to heal. He's going to take his time with this battle. He's got a disco bomb here. If he uses the bomb, the boogie bomb, he should be good here.
I think he might be trying to figure out.
Yeah, look, he pulled the boogie out. He realizes because if someone pushes you boogie, he's going to double barrel stuff this guy. It's going to be great. This is going to be a highlight.
There's a second blood.
It's a highlight waiting to happen. Watch this. 100%. This is it. Boogie. I knew it. Coming down, double barrel. He got him, though. Star. What a play, dude. He's laughing. Look, like he's feeling it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, right? So
This guy's got 4 spectators on him.
So here's like
It just
the
went down
good
here.
thing about this, right? Is like, one, you find an elimination on a duo.
That's right.
And it's the likes of Keenstar, right? So you got to feel pretty good. It's got to give you nice confidence.
Put it like this. Keenstar was top 10 last round. You just eliminated a top 10 duo. What that means, your rotations just increase. You're doing so good right now.
Yeah.
You took out some Titans this game for sure.
Starly and Alkin in Pleasant Park. It looks like they
this
kind of
is
have
intense.
a far way to go, but the storm only moves in about a minute.
Yeah, but notice the patience right here. He's not even, he's really hesitant about giving up that high ground. And now that they know for a fact he's in the building, dive down.
Duo inside, so he finds one.
Here. So be careful.
Teammates on the low ground here.
Yep, see, he doesn't want to push in there, play that 50-50 shotgun battle. He's trying to just keep his distance here, keep the pressure up for his teammate. And now he's completely out of materials. Yep, there it is. He's going to break that wall. He knows exactly where he's at. Look at the maneuvering here. It's mind games. Nothing but mind games. Walking around, trying to figure out the exact point of entry here.
You know,
probably going to break the ground.
What's funny?
He did. He heard him drop down.
And he finds the elimination flames. Woo!
Nice,
you know what I actually like, and maybe people don't think about, is if you're listening in, you can actually hear footsteps, right? So as a player, if you're hopping around, changing elevations, you're actually confusing your enemy, right? Because they hear you in front, now they hear you above, now they hear you below, and honestly,
more importantly, you don't want to touch the ground too often. The ground makes a very distinctive sound.
Yeah.
So when he landed ground level, he knew. He jumped down right away. He gave it up. See, at first he wasn't sure. He's in an addict. He's in this room right here. But once he jumped ground level, that was the giveaway.
Forward to dominate and peekaboo.
It's looking pretty good. I mean, he's on the pressure right here. He's very limited on mat, so he can't stay here and kind of turbo wall off for too long. Oh, he hit him once. You heard the call out right there. That guy's in critical positioning here.
Looks like they're okay.
You can hear it. Oh, someone else is pushing him. That was the call out right there. Double barrel eats one. He's got a rift to go in his arsenal here, so it's going to be interesting to see if he sacrifices it early on. The other team tries to take advantage. Incredible orb goes down there. Easily going to push that. You got to thirst that elimination. Use the rift to go. Just do it, dude.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Monster wants to see it. Do it.
Points.
Peekaboo goes down.
Oh no. See, that's what happens when you split up. You make that 1v1 play. Oh, this guy's so hurt. He can secure this if he commits here. Lucky him, his teammate's still alive. I would go with the res here.
You think so?
Go for the res. Yeah, pull out the middle, throw the wall down. The dude up top is in critical, right? You know he's hurt. Yeah, he just said come down here. Oh no, he didn't even fix the wall.
I don't know.
This is so risky.
This is, yeah.
Look at he wasted valuable seconds there as well. Valuable seconds.
I mean, and we talked about this a little bit, right? As you're making noise, you're drawing the attention of other players, so...
His teammate needs to fall all the way. Yeah, look, he made the call. This is a good call here.
Okay, now you box. Okay. It's okay. Now we're going for the revive. Peekaboo's going to get pulled up. Okay, nope. The enemy's not giving him that time, right?
Oh, no, Dude, pull out the med. Oh, my God.
Finds the elimination?
Pre-firing. Pre-firing the wall. He caught it right there. That was so risky. 18 HP, any SMG would have took him out.
Oh my gosh, dude. All right, so now once you get your revive, just
Peekaboo.
use the rift on the go and just use it. Monster still wants to see it.
Oh,
no way, he did it!
What the? They're out.
Okay, so if you guys at
He
home...
didn't even go for the loot. This is out. Like, whatever, dude. Let's get out of here. Make too much noise.
So for you guys at home, this is a new item in the game. You probably don't know about it, but let's talk about it,
It's
Monster.
the best item in the game right
So you've seen the rifts around the map. Now this is literally a rift that sits in your pocket. Once you pop it, okay? I just pop it. That was crazy. When you activate it, it literally creates a rift around you. So like, let's say there was 4 people. We actually put out a video about it. But if there's 4 people in this ATK and then they pop it, everyone is going. It behaves like a rift. So literally you just create a rift anywhere you are. And you talked about it.
I think
that final end game just being like rift.
Right, honestly,
now
I think it's the best utility item in the game right now, without a doubt. You know, early on, we looked at like launch pads as the best thing to find. Rifts are so much more versatile, being that you can use it in build battle while turtled, right? You can, and the way Rift works in comparison to Launchpad, how low you can dive, your elevation. You can literally touch feet down on a player, basically, in a build battle or something like that. So
right, because Launchpad, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't. There's a certain threshold that you have to kind of pull your shoot at, but not with the Rift. The Rift really changes that dynamic up. So if someone hears someone Launchpadding in, just imagine what they think, right? If it's a Rift pad, or a Rift dive, you don't know. You just hear the sound. It's going to be harder to kind of make that adjustment off of where.
Look at this. Svenos and Mitra, they're finding themselves here in a close range battle, and looks like someone else is sniping at range. So they're engaged right now with the duo. There's someone else trying to third party. It's Kevster. Kevster goes down. So now we have to see, is Mitra going to commit here and make the elimination, get the point?
I think he has to dive down, get that point right there.
Yeah.
Where's his teammate here?
I believe the enemy's team was very down low. Okay, so they're here in the box.
Stickies. He's trying to blow the stickies here. One lands down there. He gets the knocked one, and there. Oh, he didn't actually get the teammate. There it is. Is he gonna go back for the high ground? Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a nice little build battle here.
He needs to be careful, man. This is still pretty. Wow. Okay, so Young is eliminated. That was pretty clean. You know, I like that he separated. He then used the clingers. Now the enemy there was smart in saying like, I hear clingers, dude. You're dead. It's either we both go or we stand a chance if we separate. But Mitro says, look, I've won this before, so...
this guy's got a lot of pressure on him here. He actually just picked up an elimination, clutching up, because he's by himself here.
He's got 4.
Yeah, he wrapped up a team by himself just now. Another team's trying to come in and get him while he's weak. Oh, look at this here. These guys are full descending on a squad. There's actually multiple teams here. Is he going to be able to get this high ground here? Player's boxed up. He's not even trying to replace the wall. He's trying to bully here. Bully as best as he can. There it is. He takes it out.
Got him.
Catches
it was
Tinny. Of Tinny. They played good last round, so if his teammate gets taken out here, then That's going to cost them.
Yep, so Lycandu finds and eliminates Tinny there.
Gets the point, gets the mats. It's a build battle going on here. Who's going to take the high ground? And back to Skite. Skite's still alive. He actually turns the tables with no HP, putting pressure on his opponents. You can see he has C4 in his arsenal, so he must have used C4 to reset this build battle. And now he's got the high ground over this team here. He's got a player to his right. If he lets them breathe for too long, though, they're going to gain the confidence to bounce back after they heal up.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it takes 2 seconds to pop a mini for both,
Yep.
so...
He's got to make the decision to push or pull here.
Mitro and Svenos, they're at the edge there of Loot Lake. Now, the storm is coming in, but it looks like it'll be coming in very slowly, so the circle must be very close. So they're just taking time to farm materials right now.
I'm noticing the EU scene running much more double barrels here.
Yeah.
Look at how many players are running that double barrel. And honestly, it's not a bad idea to like mix up your loadout with your teammate. Maybe one person run Juggernaut with that super heavy close quarter DPS.
And that's the thing. So we've kind of seen this meta develop a little more with the double barrel, right? Because it only has 2 shots. It's a very long reload.
Yep.
But man, that damage up front is so front loaded that if you catch people wrong, like in some cases, if they're low enough, you just instant down them, right? Like,
oh yeah.
Even
it's
if
one of
like
those things,
25 shield.
If you hear it, you got to respect it.
Yeah.
Like literally, it's like hearing someone pop off with the heavy sniper. You don't want to get shot by that. You're gonna pre-wall just in case. You know, you don't want to risk it. You hear someone with that double barrel, you don't want to close quarter him. Honestly.
They're making their way near Tilted Tower.
And I think they actually cleaned up the Pleasant Park team too.
Oh, look, so Reckons actually joined in on this fight, but someone else got the elimination.
Look at this. Look at this battle here. Gotaga TV falling down with his teammate Mikolo. So it looks like Isaac Live and his squad mate are up in the air here.
Yeah, so Isaac's teammate was Lay. Lay is down, so now it's a 2v1v1. Reckons has the high ground.
Oh, Reckons is by himself, right?
Yep. Gotaga and Mikolo are down low.
So you know who's the most player at risk? This guy right here. He's at the most risk here. And you see why.
Isaac. Yep.
He was stuck in the middle. He couldn't dive down because he knows the team below him. Couldn't go up. It's hard to take high ground from a good player who's got high ground. It's a very difficult thing to do.
You got to think this is also kind of
Look at the disengage right there.
You got to think this is also frustrating for Mikolo and Gotaga because they missed out on an elimination.
Right.
So it's one less point they have access to.
I mean, and them playing so passive, Reckons backs off. Now Reckons rotates into a whole nother squad here. Gotaga's going to hear this. These guys are going to come back, I'm pretty sure, from their defensive stand right now. This guy's going to get shot.
Look at this.
Oh, blocks out the high ground, makes a quick edit. Look at how swift. Oh, my gosh.
So that's
player right here
Gotaga on the left end.
Separates the teammate. This guy's insane. He is turning up right now. Gets the point there. All he just has to play defense right here. Exactly what he does. He's going to chill, get his armor back up.
Ooh.
Shielding back up. That's the slurp, and he's got 2 of them.
I like this stuff.
Doing all this with a great tactical, mind you. Mind you, great tactical. And he's getting chunky points here. Oh, doesn't put the wall down. Jeez.
So Mikolo finds the elimination. This is him now. And now there's actually one other player. So there's another elimination on the board here.
It's exactly what I told you. Gotaga was going to hear that the player disengaged, and there was a fight going on right there, coming in to clean things up.
Oh, man, look at this. And now they have a slurp so that he can pass that over to Gotaga.
Honestly, he didn't. I was just going to say, he doesn't realize the other player's still there. Oh, dude, he gets this straight right because they thought, you know, they got the one player they were fighting.
Yeah, they must have thought it was a 1v1. But that's Reflection that they're engaging right now.
Honestly, Gotaga has to back up Mikolo here. He can't let Reflection continue this pressure. And there it is. He's doing it. So now it's time for him to make the move.
Oh, I thought he was going
to. He's choking up on the edits. Looks like he's just playing it kind of safe here. He's going to go a little bit higher.
Oh, and he finds Reflection.
Doesn't miss a shot. Doesn't even miss a shot.
Did that while jumping. And his reward? A gold heavy? Okay.
Talking about the heavy.
Dude, I mean, if anyone knows how to use this gold heavy, ladies and gentlemen, it's actually Monster D-Face. We watched last week. I'm gonna hype.
Oh yeah.
Monster landed just this disgusting snipe last week.
I was feeling it. I was in top form last week.
I think what I appreciated about your snipe too was like you were moving and you just looked to your right and you pull the trigger and without skipping a beat you just kept moving. And then your teammate KP was like, I
didn't bat an eye. I was like, yeah, we got that. Let's go. Let's get that. Let's go get that. So I told her, and it's something that you have to you make that decision in advance, right? I see that the player keeps, hard peeking me, overextending, and I let him gain the confidence to do it again, and I baited him into the shot. So I had my crosshair pre-ready on the flick, turn to the side, bopped him in the forehead.
Wow, dude, that's the thing, right? Like, this is all one big mind game. How do you get the players to do what you need them to do to lock down Elim?
Oh yeah, it's a game within a game, and the way I see competitive Fortnite is like 99% decision making, 1% battling. Honestly,
really,
you just choose the right battles, they're gonna end, and they're gonna end in your favor real quick.
So do you think that battles are like almost like predetermined? Like the battle's won before the battle happens based on your decisions?
Most of the time.
Okay.
Because at that point, the only time you make a mistake is if you make the mistake, right? You mess up your edit, you mess up your play. Because you know when you have something, and in your mind, you know how you want to execute it. Like right here, he knows he doesn't want to dive down just yet, right? Look at him replacing the walls before it happens, ricocheting these grenade launchers. He doesn't want to give it the high ground. Look at how he's holding it, textbooking this this battle here.
He's going to try and break down. This was an enemy-controlled floor, enemy roof here.
He's replacing that. Quick replace. Takes that one as well.
Oh, wow.
But that tells him that the player's not there, right? You know, for him to grab 2 walls like that, it's extremely hard to do. See, look, the player was outside making a move already.
Ooh, the jump shot with the heavy shotgun.
He's got that. This thing's so lit. He should have dived in on that, honestly. Oh, he catches him before he touches down. First shot accuracy.
100 range there. I mean, that was basically like a pixel, right? That player was so far away. There was no way. And yet they find.
And look at that loadout upgrade. Now have himself a epic assault rifle here, a gold heavy. So good. Oh, here's our last game winners, Beehive.
And Blood, they're inside the circle. Oh my, did you see that gigantic?
Here, but look at how they're playing to win.
Do you see that gigantic structure there coming in on the east? Like, look at that thing.
They respect it too. You see the walls he's putting up? Just so he doesn't get shot in the back, using the ramps to give him a little bit of comfortability. Okay, even back there.
Was that a rift to go?
I think they're just holding an actual rift spawn there.
Just in case, right?
Right, yeah, this is another strategy. Oh, that's LOEYA! Oh, no.
Unbelievable.
So hard to defend against the grenade launcher at this range here. Oh, look, I was just going to say he keeps pre-peeking the same spot, and another team
took advantage of it.
Yeah, they see that. He's lucky that guy didn't have a sniper, actually.
So LOEYA goes down there. I mean, there's still one player there, right?
All right, look, the dude's still trying to build metal all around. He is determined to save the rift.
Yeah, he's like, this is my rift.
My rift. Yep. Oh, these guys are not with it. They're coming down for that. They want that. They want LOEYA's loot for sure. Here comes the bully. He's in the box. I think he just confused himself. Oh no, he's on him. He's on him.
He took the rift. Okay, so they've got 10 seconds to make the decision. Do they follow up?
But you know what? It wasn't even worth it. They just lost positioning on the high ground. They got 60 mats off that. The teammate already scooped everything.
Yeah.
Rifted out.
And then rifted out. Over to Archangel here in Jam side.
We're watching this guy ricochet these grenade launchers off of everything.
Yeah. And that's what you got to learn how to do,
shot.
Right?
Oh. Almost makes it in the window there. That guy just lucked out.
Monster, check out this map. So now we can kind of get a more detailed view, see where players are.
Everyone's on top of each other here. Oh, Beehive is actually on a rotation here, and you have Imperial coming from right underneath him. No one is safe. Everyone has a squad on them. And there was like a dry spot on the map there. You notice like it's kind of an empty zone, but it doesn't even matter. Every team right now has another squad right on top of them. 19 players left, mind you. The storm's moving.
So now they have to rotate over to the storm, right? Because the new circle's within the storm. It's not too far. And realistically, like the way the storm is going to move, you know, they could bide a little bit of time.
I mean, they still have 50 seconds to wrap up this battle. Notice how they're replacing as many walls as possible here, forcing this player to get lower and lower to ground level. And they have bouncers, so these guys, although they're far from the next zone, they should have a like relatively smooth rotation.
So what does that rotation look like? Tell me.
Honestly, these guys are probably going to build up a couple layers. Oh, actually, he has a bouncer as well. Yeah, they're going to do a mega bounce here. Yep, they're going to set up the bounce right into the launch pad, get the super high elevation, and they're probably going to park right underneath this big base here. Here you have it. Going to park right here, get themselves a nice little, you know, high ground. They're going to play right off this.
Monster, something I want to point out is this player here has 5 eliminations. You can tell because Unicorn is very excited. Look at the colors. The Rainbow is sitting here saying, I have eliminations, friends.
That's right.
Gotaga and Mikolau on high ground across the way.
This is not where they want to be. 1 second on a storm. They have such a long rotation. No bouncers. Yeah, they're just going on foot. They're going for it. They probably should have made this decision to push a lot sooner. But I mean, every squad's got to go, right? And that's what I talk about, preemptively baiting a team out. And he should have time to save him. He should have time to save him. They're not going to be able to capitalize on a knock. But hey, I mean, he's going to come out with no HP, so they're probably still going to retake this elimination soon. Right after that revive goes off.
So Skewer and Tixi also have.
Is that 2 RPGs? Look at how many players are alive. Oh, this is going to be insane.
So there's literally fights happening just about everywhere. We see Gotaga and Mikkel out there's a team above them.
Across another squad.
Monster, there's 15 players left.
Oh no, that's a knock right there. His teammate's down. Tixi, oh, he doesn't get the same, but he gets in the box. Those, oh my gosh, those headshots. Rift to go.
Monster, are we going to see the play we've been waiting all day to see?
It's happening right now, 100%. Oh, he picked it up. He dropped one of his RPGs.
Oh, Topsky finds the elimination, and now it's their Rift.
What happened there was that the wall was replaced, and he edited it down, so he tried to build a wall that he couldn't protect himself. He didn't realize. Oof.
Okay, 12 players left.
Look at Gotaga doing so good here. Super shielded up. He's got great materials. They made it out of that far rotation. They got another far rotation.
There's someone here.
Someone snuck up on him. And he's just trying to get the point. Is he going to be able to?
Okay, so Gotaga has 15 HP. He's downed 1, so now he's
save your teammate, dude. Save your teammate. You're running out of time.
What's that? Oh, come on.
He's trying to come back. He's trying to come back.
You gotta get back. Gotaga's only got 5 HP.
Or is he gonna do it?
I think it's too late.
Oh, pressure's on him. He can't make the edit. He doesn't realize. He doesn't realize it's a pizza triangle already.
Oh no. Okay, so now he's got to try and make his way in the storm.
Can't blame him for that. He just didn't notice.
Oh, look at that little red panda there on the right. Look how cute it is.
Oh, look, he's got the rift to go. Oh, this is a great RPG shot. It's gonna bring down the entire structure.
The storm is taking
structure down. His high ground now.
Oh my gosh, look at this bird's eye view.
Right in the middle, solo dolo, his teammates right on the edge here. So Savanos and Mitro have the advantage on a storm here. These guys are so high in the air.
Now, do you just bring everyone else's structures down? Do you just say, like,
honestly, he needs to come down just a little bit. He doesn't even have bouncers ready on his inventory level. Oh, and that's why, right there. That's really why. He's not on much of anything, really. He's floating. If Mitro notices this battle, he can like just straight pick him out the sky.
And you see how quickly he was like, okay, I got brought down, and then you saw him build up, so now he's just going reinforcing, trying to set up more area, more play space. This is good.
He's not even putting roof panels over these. I think now he decides to. He realizes you're skating on thin ice here, brother.
We can double ramp up.
Down below is Venos and Mitro. So Mitro consistently, I'm talking consistently, makes top 10. And with the likes of Svenos as his dual partner, oh man.
I'm not sure if you know this. Svenos has one of the highest win ratios for a long while too. He's got a crazy win ratio. So his game sense, next level.
So now they're going to start making their way into the next circle here.
Everyone's floating here. They're right off. They just walked off a mountain. They just walked off a mountain, dude. It's just an air game now. Everyone's in the air. Everyone's in the air.
Nick A talked about it like 2 weeks ago. He was like, I want to see a sky battle. Let's have a sky.
This is a sky battle right here, literally. It's a 2v2. Both teams are in the sky. RPG.
Oh, no.
Oh, and that's what
Mitro goes down.
But the guys up top have the RPG. Savanos is literally going to have the battle of his life right now.
All eyes on Svenos. It's a 1v2 right now.
Took a quick peek at the eliminations. I think these guys are... Savanos is so close to the big bonus. He's 4 with a 2. Oh, no, it'd only be 6, but hey, get those eliminations.
Yeah, and then the victory out with a 5 if he can pull it off.
If he can just get 1. The team up top has the rift to go. No traps for Sven.
Oh!
Gets caught. Good try.
Man, I mean, you know, that's... Yeah, I want to, again, it's not exactly textbook, really but man, they made a really aggressive play there right at the start, firing the RPG. We saw Mitro try to retaliate and then unfortunately fell to his death.
Not just 1 RPG, 2 RPGs.
That's how you win your game. 2 RPGs, ladies and gentlemen.
He's got the power of the splodes.
How do you feel about game 2?
That was a good one. Happy to see Sven make it to second place.
Yeah,
it's close.
I mean, hey, still you like to see it. We also have standings from game 1. Let's take a look at that and see where players were after our first game.
What did I tell you? Big bonus is so hard to get. Oh.
They were close, though. So
One elimination off.
So what's interesting is a lot of those players have 7 eliminations. One of those teams found themselves a victory out, so they only got 2 eliminations. But that 5-point bonus,
look at how well
huge.
Gotaga played 2 games in a row. He is in top form right now.
There you go. And there's also the top 20. So as of right now, Isaac and Le are your 20th team. Zacbis, Rogue right behind them. And I mean, you know, we talk about it, but after the first game, the points are still really close. You've got a bunch of teams there with only 2 points.
And think about it. Eliminations. You get a point for elimination. So if a team has 2 points, they only racked up 2 eliminations. It's hard to get these squads. It's really difficult.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the final moments coming in from match number 2 of the day and see exactly how things unfolded.
Was that a bouncer down here? And he lands right on top of Sven. He knows. They know exactly where he is. He's got a little bit of breathing room off to the side. And that's the pressure coming in from 2 different angles here.
I think the red panda there gave them the power they needed. And there's 2 red pandas.
That was 10 points for them.
10
Bringing them straight to the top after that one.
Dude,
well played.
and you know what I think was really smart was they had the sky base, but then they used the bouncer to get down. So like, let's say hypothetically, Svenos had any kind of explode. He blows the whole thing. They're on a bouncer.
That's
so
right.
they had the safe landing that they needed.
And he had a rift to go.
And yet,
it couldn't have been better for them, honestly.
Listen, I just want to see a rift to go to get a victory out. That's all I want to see. Make it happen. We're going to lose our minds. Me and Monster will literally lose our minds.
Backflip.
Backflip. I will record it. Let's not actually do that.
No.
We've got highlights coming in from our second game, the game of the day. Let's take a look at some of those.
What do we have here? Oh, man.
Just a clean elim, just to start it off, you know.
Beamed him. Oh, man. All these points? Jeez.
Borchi and Dalo, they were dual partners last week.
Oh, loses teammate.
Okay, he finds Fickle. That's a pretty good trade. No.
Ooh.
Dude, with a
Another
22,
one.
That player had like nothing. Like maybe 1 HP.
Jeez, that laser beam on Etnix sits him down right away.